Hello, I'm Jerry, and today in this video, I'll be discussing on Nintendo telling their consumers to not use to stop using Pretendo. Okay, let's get this video started. I'm going to search up Nintendo network shutdown. They stated this in on their website. I'm gonna go on there right now. Apologies for my bad microphone quality. I'm using my laptop's microphone. At least if people can hear me, then that's good. Alright, so I'm on Nintendo's website. They state that announcement of discontinuation of online services for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software, which I already made a video discussing why Nintendo decided to shut down the online services, and I gave my thoughts on it like a year ago. So I want to scroll down and go to this part where they state that important online services for the Wii U. For the Wii U system were discontinued. Let me start that again. Important online services for the Wii U system were discontinued on April 8, 2024. Please be aware that unofficial services that imitate the Wii U system's network's features are not supported by Nintendo and may lead to unexpected security risks. Alright, what do I think about that statement? First thing that I have to say is that this statement makes no sense. They say that if you use like an unofficial services such as Pretendo, that there's risks that people can steal your information, hack your system, and steal your information that you have on your Wii U system. The thing that doesn't make sense is that when Nintendo Network Online was still running, there were hackers in worldwide and people hacking items and messing up the leaderboard systems for Mario Kart 8. And Nintendo didn't choose to fix the update, didn't choose to patch out those bugs or glitches. They didn't patch out any hacks. So the system was at risk with security risks. But now they're saying that using Pretendo will lead to unexpected security risks. Nintendo doesn't do a good job with fixing their problems. They say that please don't use unofficial services because there's a greater chance that your system can get hacked. There are hackers on your official servers, Nintendo. That doesn't make any sense. Do the best and patch out any problems with the console, so people can enjoy enjoy playing video games without having to deal with hackers. That makes no sense. And plus they say that because they want people to buy their next generation platform, which is the Nintendo Switch, or Switch 2 now, because this was last year when the Switch 2 wasn't announced. Now this year the Switch 2 is available for anyone to buy. Okay, so what do I think about this statement, and do I recommend for people to buy a Switch? No. Just if you have a Wii U and you like playing Mario Kart 8, then keep using the Pretendo. Nintendo just says these statements so they can be covered if they have to deal with a lawsuit or any problems later down the line. They'll say that we told people that using Pretendo or any official services leads to security risks, that their information can get stolen from other people who hack the console. Like, that makes no sense, because you don't patch out the problems. You try to patch them out, but in the end you just give up, because then people start hacking the console even more, making the console unenjoyable for people to use. Because there's hackers and modifications being leaked out, and people start doing crazy stuff that one can't imagine that they're capable of. Like, this goes back to the days when I used to play Mario Kart Wii Online. There were tons of hackers back in the day, like 2009 to 2012. There were tons of hackers. And I stopped playing the worldwides because the game was unenjoyable. It all takes one person to hack the console and just ruin the experience for everyone. But on the plus side, when Nintendo does shut down these services, like Nintendo shut down Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, I'll go on the website and show you what I mean. Nintendo Wi-Fi connection shut down. This was discontinued in 2014, right? Thankfully, there's hacks that people can create servers so people can keep enjoying playing these games online without having to deal with hackers. That's the plus side. So this was discontinued right here. Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service was discontinued on May 20th, 2014, 10 days before Mario Kart got released. So this may be like this was all part of the plan, maybe not, because Nintendo chose to not to renegotiate the deal with another company to keep the servers running. So they decided to like let the servers shut down and then force people to buy Mario Kart 8 and on the Wii U. That's not a good business move. To Nintendo, they think it's a great business move because they're forcing people to buy their consoles, their next generation platform, which was the Wii U at the time. But here it doesn't say that doesn't say anything about not using Wiimify or CTGP. It doesn't say that. They don't have this important section for Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service, but for the Wii U, they state that. Well, this does not make any sense, Nintendo. You shut down the online services. You force people to buy your consoles. So people wasted $300 buying a Wii U and $60 or $70 for Mario Kart 8. So they wasted well over $350 for the console and the game, and they're not able to play online with other people. So if someone were to buy a Wii U in 2025, they should get a discount from the price. Like if the console costs $300 and it says you can play online, reduce the $60 from the console. Like reduce the $60 off the console. So then the person can at least play the game offline and then hack the console if they want to. Personally, I'm a fan of modding consoles and playing custom modifications, things of that nature. But I'm not a fan of people hacking consoles and ruining the fun for everyone, like item hacking and all that stuff. It's not enjoyable for others. It's a double-edged sword. Basically, like hacking a console leads to good stuff and bad stuff. I think the bad stuff maybe outweighs the good in this case, because people still hack the console and start ruining like matches for other people by item hacking and hacking the leaderboards for Mario Kart time trials. That's not good. Scrolling down, it doesn't say anything else with why they chose to shut down the service. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't say why they chose to shut down the online services. They saying we thank the people for using the Wii U software for over a long period of time and apologize for any inconvenience. That's a massive inconvenience for the people who spent $300 on a console and $60 on Mario Kart 8. That is a huge inconvenience. It's a ripoff. It's my choice if I want to buy a Nintendo Switch. I shouldn't have to be forced to buy a Switch. That doesn't make any sense at all. These companies, they just choose to do business when they feel like it. They shut down the online services. They shut down this, that. Nintendo has a history when it comes to shutting down the online services. They've done it for the Wii U, for the Wii, and the DS. Pretty soon they'll shut down Nintendo Switch online services within a couple of years, which is inevitable. But that's how these companies do business. They don't care about the consumers. They think they care, but they don't. Okay, so that's that. Doesn't say anything about why Nintendo chose to shut down the online services. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be it, because there's nothing else to talk about when it comes to this this statement that Nintendo issued. Like, please stop using Nintendo's. It's your choice if you want to use Pretendo, but they're telling people it's not recommended. They're telling the consumers, which Nintendo has a large following. PlayStation is bigger than Nintendo in terms of the company. Nintendo has like a wider range of audience, which appeals to their hardware and software side. But really, man, Nintendo, they need to stop ruining the fun for everyone. That's easy for me to say. They need to stop ruining the fun for everyone. It's my choice if I want to buy your product. I shouldn't have to be forced to buy it. Really doesn't make any sense. And these companies, they start saying that they care about their consumers, and they sugarcoat the fact that they care about their consumers when they don't. Business comes first, then customer satisfaction. It is what it is. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. It took a while to get to the point, but I stated how I feel and what I think about Nintendo issuing the statement. Alright, so I'm going to end this video here. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post it in the comment section. I'll do my best to respond if I can. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching it, and goodbye.